Welcome, Exiles. Today I want to talk about my theory on the fact that I think stack decks were shadow nerfed. Now, this is a site, poeantiquary.xyz. It allows you to basically pull up data on previous values during the trade leagues of various items. So we can basically put on the value of stack decks for Legion, for Metamorph, for Blight, for Delirium, for Harvest, for Heist. We can pull in the data from all these leagues, put it on a graph together, so it really gives you a good visual of what stack decks were worth in previous leagues. And you can do this with other things. It's really pretty cool. I kind of like this site. I might use it more often now that I found it today. But the point I'm trying to drive home here in this is I think stack decks were nerfed, and I'll go through my two main reasons why I think they were nerfed. My first reason here is about anecdotal. I'll talk about that second. Actually, I should put that as my second point. But the first reason, data. The market deems them worth less. I believe personally, if the stack decks had good odds or better odds previously, and you actually felt like you're getting something decent out of the gamble when you're doing it, you might be tempted to go back and buy more cards. So if the cards on average gave back 5C, and you have them selling for 2C, and you have a guy buy 10,000 of those cards, and all of a sudden he doubles his money, he's probably going to go and buy another huge bulk of those div cards. My point being is, if these cards were actually worth 4 to 5C on average, and they felt like you're getting that amount of value out of it, you're going to find people that would start buying them up in 2C bulk, and they're just going to make a huge amount of profit until they drive the price up to a more reasonable price. So in my mind, I think this is decent evidence to suggest that the cards have been nerfed from league to league. Now, Legion and Metamorph and Blight and Delirium, and a lot of these leagues have a difference, though, in how common the cards were, because that plays into the supply portion of the cost. So that could also be a large factor in the value of these cards. So that is something that can't be written off, because in Legion they were the rarest, and then they only got more common. When you add Metamorph, when you add Blight, you get more div cards, or you get more stacked decks. When you add Delirium, you get a junk load more stacked decks. When you add Heist, you get an even larger junk load of more stacked decks. The reality is stacked decks have been becoming more and more common, and that could be part of the reason they are driving them down in value. But I also think they would hold some better value if they were still worth something in terms of how good they are, for the likelihood they're going to drop you a decent card that's actually worth something. Now, another thing, that this is just anecdotal from my own experience. Previously, a guildmate of mine, Gravy, would have bought about 60 to 80x worth of div cards in Metamorph League. I think it was about, he got about 2,000 of them. Me and another couple guildmates and him went to Tane's lab, and we dropped them all in there just to see what we got out of 2,000 div cards, and or 2,000 stack decks. And when we did that, we got quite a bit of swing sounds. We just barely made like a net loss, just a little bit of a net loss from it. And from that experience, in my personal opinion, we dropped more swing sound cards, more high value cards than we did from the 6,000 stack decks that I'm going to show you highlights of today, because I actually recorded it because we did it last night. But my point being is, from doing a 2,000 versus 6,000 stack deck cards, you're opening 3 times the cards, and it feels like you're getting less value or less good cards out of it. To me, that's a pretty significant discrepancy. Maybe we got super crazy good RNG on the 2,000 and just super bad RNG, and that's why there's a discrepancy there. I don't know. It's anecdotal. It's not great evidence, but from my own personal experience, that's what it felt like. And my buddies that were there for both the 2,000 and the 6,000 card opening felt pretty similarly about it, that we really didn't feel like we were getting much out of our stacked decks. Is this true? Is this a fact that stacked decks were shadow nerfed? I don't know. Maybe they weren't. Maybe it's just a theory. So that's my theory. Stack decks have been shadow nerfed in between. I think basically from going to Blight to Delirium is my theory, and then possibly from going from Harvest to Heist they were maybe shadow nerfed, but maybe not. I think they're probably a similar level in these leagues, but I really think there was a shadow nerf that happened between Blight and Delirium League. That's my theory. Now let's get into the video of some stack deck gambling. With how slow I'm dropping these, I probably shouldn't stick around here trying to drop them in tiny holes.
Oh, I heard a whoosh.
Which one is it?
It's down there. It was you, Seth.
I dropped it. Alluring Bounty, I think.
Alright. I'll grab that. I'll grab the big swings.
Oh, I just got another one.
Hold on.
I can't.
Alluring Bounty. It's Alluring Bounty. I grabbed it.
Just for the record, you guys need to start pulling your weight, because I seem to be the only one capable of dropping the swingers.
Okay. Alluring bounties.
You're
Okay.
you're assuming we want currency.
I mean,
That is not
I'm
what
assuming
this is
you want to
for.
hear the sweet, sweet, beautiful sound of a swing.
So that was a nurse that was dropping, that I kept dropping.
Oh. Have you guys stopped hearing audio?
No.
Maybe. Actually, yeah, I have.
Audio's
It's not-
kind of bugged. Oh,
Oh,
baby.
really? There's still so
Samurai's
much-
out.
Once. Ooh, I got a progeny of Lunaris.
Oh, I did?
Abandoned well.
Oh, Abandoned Wealth,
Yeah.
yeah.
Say
I
it
got another
again.
one. It's Abandoned Wealth. Here.
It was no.
Oh, baby. Abandoned wealth for me.
Boys,
3/5
we're,
of
we're
an
coming out. We're coming out behind.
that I'm gonna create is gonna.
Oh, I heard something.
Ooh, the cheater, level 6, quality 20, awakened support gem.
Oh, how bad is my RSI going to be after this?
Very.
It was me. Oh, Samurai's eye.
Oh, we got an entire Watcher's Eye then. And you know what that
We'll
is?
ID that at the end.
Triple hatred, baby. Ooh, what did I just drop? I just swing. Alluring bounty.
D&D was on.
Oof. Well, that's terrible.
That was me dropping
Treasure?
abandoned wealth. Abandoned wealth.
There's the Samurai's Eye.
Drop the abandoned wealth again. Oh, Samurai's Eye.
Oh, I got a thing. Immortal Resolve.
Come on, cards. Give me some.
Oh,
No,
wait.
I heard a whoosh.
I got
What'd
that
you
was
get?
mine. That was
Alluring-
mine.
That was
It
me.
was not.
Chimera's cut.
It was me,
Are we
and
sure?
it was alluring bounty. The strategist. Corrupted inspired learning.
I
Just
am
got a
out.
7 years. Yep, 7 years bad luck.
Is the goal here that we want to get Hall of Mirrors?
7 years bad luck is like what?
The goal here is that we're setting Gravy's currency on fire.
It's like 2.5 maybe.
Oh, I heard a thing.
I just got a house of mirrors, baby.
No, you
Are
Y'all
you
can
serious?
suck it. Oh yeah.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Link it.
I need
Link
to see
it.
it.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
alright.
Yeah, drop it.
Alright, just hold on. Just hold on.
We're all fucking just chasing him around.
Yeah.
Come on,
Alright.
come on. What
Yeah.
do you do? What do you do? Come
Yeah,
on,
let's see what it
come
looks
on.
like. Oh, you did,
Oh
you
my
bastard!
god.
It was an Abandoned Wealth. I got it.
Zed swept it up. So are we gonna go? Are we now group farming a freaking div card gamble?
We have to, right? Like, everybody put on your Zana missions and run Haywork or whatever.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Sacrifice divination cards, 2 primal Rexes, baby. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. I want it.
It would be very appropriate if Sveth were the one to get it, given that he had
Sacrifice
the
half a
Casino
stack,
last
baby. 1 craft.
Did you really?
Oh my god, it's there?
I got one, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes. For efficiency, obviously.
Okay, but you also have to mute the in-game audio so you won't know if the cards drop.
Mute the in-game audio. The hell? Why would I do that?
Because if you don't, then you're just gonna hear the.
Alright, fine. Master volume's all the way off. That
Okay.
way I could be in pain and not know what's going on. Alright. My eyes are closed, the volume's off.
No,
Okay,
nobody say
I'm
anything
hitting the
until
button in
Smith says something.
5,
Agreed.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Did I hit it? Did I hit it? Did we win?
Buddy.
Oh, baby!
Okay.
Let's freaking go!
Closing my eyes. 3, 2, 1.
I shouldn't-
Oh my god!
Close your eyes.
Eyes closed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a red beam on the ground.
There is.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Oh, the suspense, man. Suspense.
Why must you hurt me in this way? 3, 2, 1.
Lads,
There's no.
it's been a pleasure.
You remember that time Theros deleted 240 exalts?
Theros, you just deleted 240 exalts.
What? Like... Oh,
Oh my god, amazing.
I don't like that.
Jesus Christ,
It
Theros.
wasn't enough for him, you know? He flew too close to the sun and he got what he deserved, so.
Well, I've learned something today, and that is for sure, when it comes to div card gambles, never involve Theros. That was our journey with 6,000 div cards in Ritual League. During the course of that, we got roughly 6 alluring bounties, 5 abandoned wealths, about 4 samurai's eyes, a cheater card, a strategist, and 1 House of Mirrors. Outside of the House of Mirrors, we made around 20x from just like the big cards. Obviously, if you sell the piecemeal 2C, 3C cards, we'll make up more money there. I still think there's no way we get to 100x. I think it's definitely a huge net loss. It's a huge use of time. The div cards, on average, I don't think are really worth it for 2C a pop, unless we were extremely unlucky. Frankly, we only had 1 saving grace. That was the House of Mirrors. Without that card, we were negative 80x on this gamble. I don't really think it's worth to gamble div cards. It can be fun here and there. Maybe get lucky. Maybe you get a House of Mirrors. But ultimately, if we've learned one thing today, it is never give Theros div card gambles. The man loses them every single time. Now, in conclusion, I know this video was a little bit different. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me just screwing around with my guildmates on Discord chat, doing something janky and weird, such as opening a bunch of div cards in stacked deck form. So, appreciate y'all watching the video and getting it to this point. You guys have an excellent rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.